everyone, and welcome to today's video with Valentine's Day coming so fast. And all of you know that that's my third child's birthday. He will be turning 17 on that day, so he has been my Valentine for 17 years. I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. It's a Hallmark holiday, of course, but I do special things for the kids, and I also buy Greg like a card and maybe a teddy bear, some chocolates. That's something we've always done even when we were younger. You know, Valentine's Day was never like oh my gosh, let's go out and celebrate. However, I love doing crafts. I love making desserts and doing special things for my children because, well, they are my heart. So of course, with Justin's birthday being right around the corner, he loves homemade things. He loves when I make things for him that are homemade. He loves when I make sweets and go out and just make him feel really special for his day. So even though Valentine's Day is more in the pinks and whites and reds, I have some strips here. This is about, I think it's about 2.5 inch strips that I have. And this is just basic scrapbook paper that I picked up at Meijer when I had to go yesterday to get some things. So I have a light pink here and I have a darker pink, and we are going to turn these into hearts. All you're going to need is those strips. You could cut them as big as you want, you could cut them as small as you want. I'm using the length of the scrapbook paper in just 2.5 inches. You're going to need a stapler. I have some extra staples that just fell out of my hand. Yeah, but I have extra staples just in case because I'm using a smaller staple. I have some ribbon right here, and this ribbon actually has hearts on it, and it's pink and white. And I have some candies, and I'm going to be putting candies inside mine. I've seen this particular craft done around Pinterest and all online and everything like that, and I said what you don't see is the candy. And that is another thing to me that I love about Valentine's Day. It's another day where you can eat chocolate and it's okay, right? So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to show you 2 different ways, which is why I have 2 different color strips here. We're going to make the same kind of heart, we're just going to put it together differently, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get started. Okay, so for the first project, we're going to make sort of a wreath kind of thing. So what you're going to do is take your strip, one of your strips, and you're just going to fold that in half like this. Once you have that folded in half, you're going to open it up, and you're going to take the 2 pieces and you're going to fold them in. I like mine to be even. So right now you have the shape of your heart, and then you're going to take the stapler and you're just going to staple inside wherever you want the staple to be. If you want your heart to be a little bit deeper, then go ahead and just staple higher. I'm going to staple mine right in the middle. So this is what it looks like. And we're just going to make a ton of these. So I'm going to go ahead with the second one and show you how we're going to connect it to the first one we just made. And don't worry about my little strips of paper hanging out there. I was doing this at night when I was very sleepy. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing I did the first time. And we're just going to staple, if you can see that, right there in the middle, as you can see. And now I'm going to take these 2 hearts and I'm going to staple them together on the side. And I'm like completely obsessive and anal, so I'm going to try to get this as even as possible. So we're going to do like that. And I'm actually going to staple both sides of mine. If I had my bigger stapler, I would obviously go in and just put 1 staple on the inside, but this is what it's going to look like once you get all of your hearts created. So let's create a few more, and then I'll go ahead and put it together, and then we'll work on our second one. So again, just in case you missed that, you didn't understand what I was doing, I folded my strip in half just like this. I opened it up, folded the 2 sides in, and just stapled. right in the middle as much as I could, like so. And so now I'm going to go ahead and connect this again to the side here, just like that. And there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish like I said, and then we'll go ahead and put this together. I'll show you what I'm going to do with everything at the end of this video. Okay, so now that we've come to the end, this is what it looks like, and it's all slinky and cute. So I cut a piece of string here, and I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to try to do it evenly, and don't worry about the last two pieces not being stapled together just yet. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So I have it like this, and I'm just going to tie a little knot here. You can make your string longer if you want, depending on where you're going to hang it. I'm just going to put this in Justin's room over his bed, so it's all nice and cute. His birthday falls on a Sunday this year. Normally I can go out and surprise him ahead of time. However, I'm having surgery on Friday, so I won't be able to do the normal things that I do for him. So I had to go out and buy his stuff yesterday, and you know, I'm just going to start putting up the decorations and things for him now. So now that we have the last two pieces here, I'm just going to try to get that as neat as possible. I'm going to stick this down as far as I can in the middle, and I'm going to try my best here to staple as much as I can that string in the middle. And I'm going to come in on this side. Now, another option you may have if you can't staple that piece, because here's what mine looks like now. See? It's nice, cute, cheap. You don't have to spend a lot of money to buy the decorations, and it's really cute, and I think he'll like it, even though it's pink. Justin's more of a kind of metrosexual type of guy. He loves color, he loves to pop, so this won't be a problem for him because he can rock it. Okay, so he'll have that pink in his room and he'll own it. So anyway, here's the next project we're going to work on. We have two strips here. So what we're going to do with these two strips, we're going to put them together and fold them together. And this is just a different way besides this way to make this heart construction paper craft. So what we're going to do with the first one, we're going to take the inner one that we have, and we're going to work on that one first. So we're just going to try to hold it as best we can at the bottom, and you're going to make the heart the same way you did before and fold it in. Sorry, my hands aren't working today. You're just going to fold that in. If you have trouble holding the bottom pieces together, just staple it, because I'm going to staple mine anyway. So let's just go ahead in there, staple that together so we have our first heart. What I'm going to do is put a little staple right here just to hold the two pieces together. So now that we have that heart, you're probably thinking, how are we going to make the other heart? Well, we're just going to fold this down just like this. I'll show you again. This is what it looks like right now with the two pieces together. I'm going to take it and fold it down just like this. Get your pieces together as even as possible, and then you have your second heart, and you're just going to go ahead and staple that, and that's what it looks like. So to add the third heart, go ahead and take two more pieces, put them together, fold them in half. I'm going to add a little staple at this point just to make it easier for me. Now I'm going to take my inside one, fold it down just like I did. However, before I staple, I'm going to put this part right up in there. Just stick it right on up in there. Now, if you are able to hold this piece together, and I am kind of a perfectionist, so I like things to look a certain way, you can wait to staple that inner one before you staple this one. But now you're just going to have two staples, so it's extra secure. So this is what you have now. It's kind of like cascading hearts. So just add as many as you want. Make this as long as you want. You can change up the color, make them all kinds of different colors. I need to replace my staples. So what I'm going to do is finish this after I replace my staples, and then I'll show you how to put the candies on the inside so it's extra cute. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did before, and the same thing with our string. So I have my little string in there. I'm going to staple it so it doesn't come out. And so this is what our cascading hearts look like. It's really cute, really fun, really simple. You don't have to do a lot to do it. I'm using construction paper, like I said. You can use what you want. You can turn this into hearts that go this way and make it just look different than this one. But I think these are really cute. And you could do them with any colors, actually. It doesn't have to be pink or anything like that. And the best part about this Valentine project is you can put candy in it. So I have some double-sided tape here that I'm going to use to just insert a few pieces of candy. I'll probably do it on the outside to make it easier for the kids to get. But you could put yours on the inside if you want. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of my double-sided tape, and I got this from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take a candy and just stick that on there. Now this is going to make your hearts a little bit heavier, but it's cute, and it'll give the kids or whoever you're making the decorations for a little treat, along with a cute little decoration. So I'm going to show you what I did again. And I'm just going to put these little candies all the way down on my craft. I'm just going to put this one on this side. I would recommend not using hot glue on the candies if you're going to eat them. That's why I said double-sided tape. So you can put this all the way down on this one. And for this particular one, I am just going to set the candies on the top, maybe. I don't know. Oh no, I'm going to set the candies right there on the inside, on the crease. So I'm just going to take another little piece of tape. Double-sided tape again. That's what I'm using. Got it from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to stick the candy on the inside like that. So you could go ahead and do that same thing, and then I'll show you what it all looks like once I'm done and I put all the candies all over my craft. Okay, so now we have all of our candies in there, and the hearts are just slightly altered a little bit because of the weight of the candies. You can try to put something in here that's a little lighter, maybe switching up how many you put in. But it still makes for a cute craft. I love this one. It's really, really cute. And then we have our cascading hearts here, which are also slightly altered because of the weight of the candies. However, you can make this your own. You don't have to put the candies inside. I just thought that would add an extra little something for my Valentine, which is my son. He always has been for 17 years, and he always will be. It's kind of showing my age, people. Anyway, I hope you like this craft. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Share it out. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I have so many more things coming up. Like I said, I'm having surgery on Friday. You will still get a video from me next week, so don't worry about that. If you would like to see my family on a regular basis, go ahead and subscribe to my family channel. You can see me interact with the kids. You'll learn a lot more about me, who I am, what I go through on a day-to-day, the surrounding area, where I live, where I shop, what I cook, what I eat, and all kinds of things on that channel. Like I said earlier this year, I have so many things coming out this year that I'm working on, that I'm doing, and it's a little stressful because I'm doing it all myself, but I'm happy. I'm doing what I love, and as always, I tell you to do what you love. If it makes you happy, if you love it, if your heart is in it, then you will do great at it. And I love what I do. I love sewing, I love crafts, I love taking pictures, I like spending time with my family. All of that I do on a day-to-day because it's what I love. It's my heart. So anyway, if you would like to follow me on social media, all of that is in the description. If there's something you would like to see me make, go ahead and ask me. I get several direct messages through Facebook and Instagram of people asking me questions outside of the YouTube channel, and I'm totally fine with that. I answer as fast as I can. Sometimes it takes me a while to get back with the responses, but I try my best to respond within 3 days. So don't hesitate to ask, don't hesitate to comment. I love interacting with all of you. I love seeing the things that you make. If you make anything that you saw here today, go ahead and show me, tag me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, and just show me the pictures of the things you make, how you make it your own. I would love to see all of that. And as always, see you next week. Bye. Hello everybody, how are you today? Today we are doing a request. I'm trying to get to all of my requests, so I'm going to be doing a lot of requests coming up so that I can really get into the things that I want to get into. So today we are going to do a pillow, and the reason we're doing this pillow is because my sister asked me a while back to show her how to do an invisible stitch. I've been doing so many crazy things. Autumn has been going to through these things, and she just went to the doctor yesterday because she's been having stomach problems. So I am finally getting to this. So I have just 100% cotton here. I have two pieces that are right sides facing each other. So right now I'm looking at the wrong side of the fabric. It's a cute little gray that I got. I think I just picked it up at like Meijer in the section where they had like the fat quarters and things. So I cut this because it's one long piece, but here's the rest of it. So mine is 22.5 inches across, and it is 46 inches in height. So this is going to be a nice size pillow, which I will probably put on my couch. And if I was smart enough to use my silhouette, I could have put a nice little design on here. But because this is a request basically just for an invisible stitch, I'm not going to do anything fancy. However, if you would like to see fancier pillows or anything like that, just go ahead and add that to my list of requests. So basically what you're going to do is sew a straight stitch. This rectangle I'm going to sew all the way down. I'm going to sew all the way, and I'm going to sew across, leaving an opening right about here so that I can insert the stuffing.